Welcome back. This is the Tiny Winds Microgreens refill kit, purple Kohlrabi instructions. To start off our grow, of course, we have our bed of cocoa coir in our white tray with the green tray down below, and we evenly distribute the seeds from our seed pack. Want to make sure we have even distribution. We've left it overnight, and let's see how we're looking here on day 1. We can see a few of the seeds have started to germinate, just ever so slightly. I only see a couple down there. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to give them a little water to make sure that the seed is completely wet. We don't want it to dry out on the top side while the bottom side is staying wet. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. Let's take a look. Yeah, no radicals, no water roots yet, but they'll be along shortly, I'm sure. We'll cover it up once again, leave it in blackout. And here we are in day 2. We'll take our 7-pound weight off and the other tray, and look at that. I can see radicals from here. I can see little fuzzy creatures growing on the left-hand side, and check it out. There's radicals poking through the bottom. Look at that, ever so short, but they're there. And so we're going to give them a spray, and on the left-hand side we'll see the radicals. When you spray the radicals with water, that pleases them, and they seem to disappear. We have a few radicals on the bottom. We're going to give it a light spray down underneath on the underside of the tray, just to keep those guys kind of happy, because they are looking for water. And that's what we want to do. We want to grow a crop. Let's cover it up, put our weight back on, and proceed with tomorrow. And here we are on day number 3. Let's take our weight off and our cover, which has been keeping it humid and warm down below. Perfect conditions for starting seeds. I see radicals popping. I can see the magic happening out there. And as we take a look at the bottom of the tray, we can see radicals growing ever so longer and more populous. Do you see that? Very nice. We're going to make sure we keep those moist from this point on. And I'm going to give them 2 cups of water down in the bottom tray, just to keep those guys nice and happy. The change of the color of the seeds is important also, because what we're looking at here, the yellow parts are new leaves that haven't seen light yet, hence making them yellow. Oops, let's just back that up a bit. There we go. Do you see that? We have, those are cotyledons opening up. Those are the first leaves on site. We're going to cover them up for the night. We're going to turn this tray over this time. This is gonna help promote the growth of those leaves, because they're already started. Now they're looking for the light. And in the famous words of Dinah Washington, what a difference a day makes. Check it out. Look at the growth we're experiencing here. They really like that blackout period. Look at how yellow they are. Still haven't seen any light, but they will, and they will green up. But looks wonderful. Do you see the hue of purple in their stems? I believe that's where their name comes from. Take a look at the radicals. They're looking pretty good. They're coming along. And we're going to place these under the lights. Your choice of lights isn't all that important. I do have a specific group I do, because I do something a little different than the ordinary home grower. But you can see all the products that I've been using down in the description down below if you want to click on them and check them out. But they're under the lights for the first night now. Yeah, we're not really growing plants, so we don't really have to concentrate too much on the lighting. You could put these right in your front window or in your kitchen window, and they'll do just the same. They'll just take on a lean, and you'll have to adjust it. I just a little lazy and don't adjust them. In the comment section below, you can find the links to the products that I use in my videos. Yeah, oh, look at the purple. Wow. And the roots are coming along. Not too wet down there, but water will be added. And here we are on day number 6. Are we starting to see the purple in purple kohlrabi yet? This is just a great grow. The cotyledons are coming through. It's just great. It looks great germination. We're going to check out the roots here, make sure. Yeah, oh, they could probably use a little drinky there. I'm going to give them 1 cup of water and place them back under the lights and just enjoy the purpleness of this. This is just beautiful. And here we are on day number 7. The plant has grown. It's definitely taller now. The cotyledons, they are starting to come into their full size right now. You can see a couple hulls still on the seeds, but we'll take a look at the structure. We'll take a look at the underside, and we'll see if we need to add any more water. I think so. Looks a little bit dry. I think we'll add 1 cup. 1 cup ought to do it. We're nearing the end of the grow, and they're not requiring too much water. They've done all that they can. And here we are on day number 8. Let's take a spin around look, something new. Little angle, kind of tricky to take pictures of beginning plants, but anyways, the cotyledons are looking very good. It's very healthy. It's a very healthy kohlrabi crop we have going here. I believe if we take a look on the underside, we're probably going to give them a bit of water, but they're looking very healthy. And here we are, day 10. This is 2 days later since the last time we saw you. And the purple is very much coming through. It is looking just wonderful. The height, these are, I think they're probably up around 2.5 inches, maybe 3. That's kind of what we want. Cotyledons are full. The coloring of the stems is just beautiful, but definitely time to harvest today. And like I said earlier, if you look at the comments down below, you'll be able to find this nifty knife and all the other equipment that I've been using in this grow. This knife is so friggin' sharp. I find it easier than scissors, so it doesn't pinch and pull up the roots. I like how I can just sear across it when I'm not busy making a mess, as you'll see in just a moment here. But it's easy enough just to clip them. Yeah, the knife works very well, I find, for just cutting it off at the top. Very sharp knife should be used. And don't forget to label your product when you put it in the fridge. A lot of this stuff looks very similar. Should last for about 2 weeks. Thank you very much. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when content like this is being published.